do anything symmetrical. Literally just do half of it, trace half of it, flip it over on my light box and trace the other half.
Yeah.
It's perfectly symmetrical.
Just like Jeff Darrow does that too.
Yeah, yeah.
And even though his stuff doesn't look like it looks very symmetrical, like
All right, here's
just
my.
the composition as a whole is very symmetrical.
Yeah.
Because again, like it doesn't matter. You don't want anything perfect looking.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, Anderson does it. Wes Anderson shoots
Shoots
comedy,
very well.
very well. I like that kind of symmetry, but it really kind of has to have a reason to be that straight on, in my opinion. Everything you draw in the comic should have a reason, you know. There are service panels that are just kind of there to.
It's like cover art almost.
Yeah, but not even that. Like that's a little too dynamic. The cover art has to tell. Cover art has to tell a story. I'm gonna just dip out because I'm going to draw.
Yeah, I think that's the last.
Yeah, so cover art has to kind of encapsulate the story. It's not even a pinup, right? So there's a lot of information that has to come across. So each panel within a page has to work well within the page design-wise. You don't want like tangents coming from one panel to the next. You don't want the action in the panel to reverse the direction that the reader's reading in. So you want it to all kind of flow in a direction. So when you're doing that, everything should kind of like, it should, design-wise, it should work well with the page should work well with the page next to it, the panel should work well within the page, the panel layout should work well within that page and the one next to it. And then within those, I mean, every one of those should have a reason, right? Like if you're having a conversation with some people, like, you can have two people side profile. I tend to only do that when people are kind of equals in the panel, like of stature and importance within the story, and who's making more, equal in what points they're making. But typically, when I'm having a conversation, if someone's speaking, I'll go over the shoulder on them, and you see the reaction of the person talking, and that way, you kind of they become a proxy for the reader, but you can kind of like assert the reader, you can kind of you feel like you're the person, the main character talking. Also, if it's like someone who's being spoken down to a little, it's a higher angle on that, or someone who's being elevated with a low angle on that. Just visual interest too, like what's like, when you want when someone who's like, as a newscaster looking into the camera, Todd did a great job of that in Spawn when he went through and had his like the newscaster, as did Frank Miller, which he ripped that off from The Dark Knight with the newscasters, but it's a rarity that we even see people interact that way, right?
Actually, Shaken came up with
Oh yeah, with the
American
flag, yeah. There's another guy you should look up, Howard Shaken. And there's a guy who just works at it. This guy. Sorry, I just called him out. Negative Steve's out there. Everyone say hi to Negative Steve on his way out.
Where's your panel, by the way?
It is Lucha Libre, so if you guys like wrestling, hang out. We're doing a Lucha Libre panel. It should be fun.
We are at the end here, but we're going to let Josh finish Amanda's sketch.
Yeah, and then again, if you want a sketch from me that's maybe less brushed, I'm an AA719, so you ever throw my hand. And I'll be there. There's nothing there now, but my name is misspelled. Yeah, there's no S in my last name.
J-A-Y.
No, it just says Jason Gonzalez with the S at the end instead of Z, which, as someone who has their name constantly misspelled, it does.
It's just weird.
Give
Yeah.
out your website.
Feel your
stuff
pain.
again.
It's castleandkeypublications.com.
Castle and Key.
Publications is plural. Publications.com. Yeah, and there's links to my social media there. You can go to J Gonzo Designs if you want to. There's stuffs there, but it's like my portfolio site trying to get jobs. So I don't know how compelling it is to see the rebrand I did for the Coyotes campaign.
Jay
Hey,
Gonzalez.
Coyotes fans, check it out. I got some good work in it.
And Josh, may they find your work someplace?
Yeah, I'm all over everything as,
Yeah.
so Lucifer, just spell Lucifer, but instead of a U, use a V, and then put an X at the end of that.
Huh?
That's clear.
Can you spell it one more time?
So it's like LVCIFERX. And like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, I'm all over all of that.
Snapchat?
Do you have any questions?
Yeah,
while
yeah,
we're
also-
on Snapchat? Any more questions?
If you could work on any comic book, anime, or manga,
Batman and Dragon Ball Z.
that's all out of
I felt like I was a spotlight.
I'm gonna go wannabes. I really have a good wannabes. I'm not even joking.
I've seen it.
Yeah. I want to make that wannabes happen.
Okay.
No.
And Spider-Man officer.
I can walk with your legs.
Spider-Man in a big way.
Oh,
She has legs, it turns out.
she can
And a
get.
hoverboard at that.
See, you're spoiling us.
I do like the 3 shirts of Marty McFly that she's actually wearing, because he didn't
Yeah.
wear like,
And
he
I
did
took
wear
a
all of
seat.
those. And yeah.
And
But do you have the underwear?
Would you eat that lunch from?
There's this kid, do you know,
Really, seriously.
No, how much it cost you?
there's this kid Bailey
How much was
Brown.
it?
Lives here.
I'm gonna, I really want to know, is it Casio?
Yeah.
He does,
Cassie, I
Marty
took really
McFly.
much.
Yes, I wanted this
The
forever.
underwear and the
I brought it
socks
to
and the
work
watch.
and my acid collection was like,
Like-
that is the best thing I've seen all day.
I don't know who's
Like,
wearing
I was like,
it
oh,
out,
need this.
ass.
That is great. I had one of those when I was like,
In case they do.
something.
If he has an accident, they'll know.
Like, where did you get underwear from the 80s? Like, how did you find it?
Where did you?
From resale shops, but who wants to wear someone else's underwear?
True.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming.
Oh,
I have more buttons if anybody wants to take some for friends, family, whatever. There's a box of them here. What are you laughing at?
huh?
All your stuff is okay, cool, thanks.
We'll get some buttons. I'll get some buttons.
Yeah, they're right here.
All right.
Special leads, or if you want to hang around for Luchador, but I have more Blaze buttons if you want to give them to friends. You
Okay,
don't mind if I give them away, do you?
No.
okay.
I was gonna say, do you want to take them down to your booth?
I'll take them down.
Oh, I give you one of my pictures,
Okay.
if you want it.
All right.
It's got my name on the back.
Very cute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wanted to give every one of you, but I don't have that many.
Oh, it's cool. I got too much stuff in my.
I know, well, that's
Yeah,
good.
that's really very nice. I like
Thank you,
that.
that's the
Thank
stuff
you
I
so
do.
much.
Oh, you're welcome. I figured I'll see you again, so,
Yeah, I'm always around. Can't get rid of me. Well, good news.
The what? The Lucha Libre one.